Yo guys, what is up and welcome to episode 3 of the For the Record podcast. Today we are joined by our special guest. He's the first guest on the For the Record podcast.
Very first guest. How does it feel?
Feels great.
And what's your name?
Matt.
Where are you from?
Braintree, Mass.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Got a Arnold Schwarzenegger quote?
Yeah, what is it?
What movie?
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop, yeah.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
That's a solid movie.
That's a fantastic movie.
Yeah. So yeah, today it's not just me and Cher Bear. We actually have a guest on today. Taking it to new steps.
Yeah. It's going to be
Moving up in the world.
a wild
Trying.
ride.
Yeah.
So,
How did this come to be?
what does...
Not to put people know how the
I was
podcast
gonna
came to
say,
be, I'm saying.
the podcast?
Having him on.
I texted him and said, hey, when you're home from the military, do you want to do a podcast? And he said yes.
Nice.
And he said he was very excited, even though I know he did not watch episode 1 or episode 2.
If you guys have not seen this episode.
I have.
Link in the description.
Yeah. Most
Oh, I
people
know you
haven't. Yeah, so.
Yeah, because nobody cares about what we have to say.
Yeah.
In my defense, it's pretty hard to put aside an hour. Or however long this podcast is. An hour? Is that what we're
Yeah,
doing?
hour.
Roughly.
True. Hey, you got like no free time in the military.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Sean Boyle and you're in the National Guard.
They don't count.
He's in the National Guard.
Yeah. He's
Oh, no, because I remember when you live with him, yeah, you said he had to go to like training
he's-
every now and then.
he's reserves. They're having
Wait, you said he's reserves?
yeah.
No, he's National Guard.
That's two different. Yeah, so he's not
Two
like
different
Army
things.
Reserve. He's a National Guard. It's like two different things.
Two
right?
different things. You get active duty, reserves, and National Guard.
Yeah, you just got.
Oh,
served. You just
really?
got served, bro.
I didn't know that.
Don't fuck around.
Well,
now you know.
because he only goes like every other like couple weeks or something.
They're very similar, but they're
All
different.
right, so it's the same fucking thing.
3 categories.
But so he's getting deployed. He's going to Africa.
Djibouti.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's going to Djibouti.
Which is funny, because, like...
In a few weeks, actually.
Yeah, it's like when you think of military now, you think of Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, but Africa's actually a pretty dangerous place right now. There's a couple Maroon Berets that were killed
In Djibouti?
in, I don't know where. I know it was in Africa. I'm not sure exactly where, but Africa's it's a pretty dangerous place right now. There's a lot of special forces guys there now, so it's no joke, but it does get overlooked in the media and stuff.
Dude, so when
Yeah,
you
I'd
were
imagine so.
when you were here the other night, we were watching those the YouTube videos
Yeah.
of like the act. Dude, he showed me these videos. It's pretty much just like active combat and shit like that. It was like I was
Mind blown?
so sucked in. So the other day, I was watching YouTube, and because we watched that kind of stuff,
Yeah, you
more stuff like
recommended.
that came up on my recommendations, and
Yeah.
I started watching these videos of this guy. He's an armed security guard in Atlanta. He works at like some like a flea market, like strip mall type of thing.
Yeah.
In like the hood of Atlanta, and he wears a GoPro and he films.
Records everything.
Yeah. And he's like a pretty like older dude. I think most of the videos that I watched were from like 2013 or 2015. He's probably
The
like
golden era of YouTube.
He's probably in like his 30s.
Yeah.
Mid 30s or something. And the things that he would say, like all the gangbangers and drug dealers that came in and shit, dude, he didn't give a fuck.
Really?
He didn't care who you were, how big you were. He
He just challenged
face.
all the times?
He would challenge them, and they wouldn't back down. He wouldn't back down. Dude, there's a couple of videos that he would pull out his taser, and he would tase them,
Yeah.
and they would just
Right down.
flop right down like a fucking dead
He
tree.
was just a security guard at a strip mall?
Yeah, it was like
Fucking dedication.
like not like a strip mall like you would think here. It's kind of like the Cambridge Galleria.
I got you. Okay.
It's like a bunch of stores, but like hood stores.
Yeah.
So like
Hood stores.
Boost Mobile and like Fix Your Weave
Bruce
stores.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Which
I
is-
used to be, Legacy Place.
Yeah,
I used to be it.
yeah. It wasn't
Security
a
guard
mall
there.
like
They
that.
gave us a friggin' radio, so.
No,
That's such a bougie ass fucking like outdoor mall.
He had a taser. I think I know he had a gun because he pulled out a gun a couple times. I think he had
Yeah.
a couple guns on him, and he had the baton that I have,
Yeah.
the fold out one. He had 2 of those. I would
Just dual wielding?
Yeah, dude. I would
Like-
fuck with him.
I feel like by the time, if you need 2 batons, you can upgrade to the taser at that point.
Yeah.
Well, he
If
had
you're
that.
dual batoning.
Dude, he pulled him out.
Call of Duty.
He pulled him out once. He had 2. You didn't see 2. You could only see 1. And then when he went to collapse him, he does kind of like a badass move. He like flipped him around and slammed him on the ground. I was like, damn, dude, they see this dude do all that and like they still mess with him. I wouldn't mess with him. Like mall security is
That's
different.
all. It's all fun and
Yeah.
games till you bend those,
Yeah, the one that I have is bent
and then it
because I
doesn't work.
beat
Oh,
a
shit,
tree with
really?
it.
And you gotta like open it, and it just
And
goes
just-
halfway, and then you're
yeah.
screwed.
I think Tony had one too,
Did he?
and he bent his. I don't know how,
I've
but
had no experience with batons, I guess. I'm out the loop.
they're dude, they hurt.
Well, yeah, they weigh like a few pounds. It's metal.
Yeah.
You should imagine.
I got mine on
smaller-
Amazon. So you can
smaller-
buy anything
Wait,
on Amazon.
really?
I bought it on Amazon.
That's fucking mind blowing.
Yeah. You know the sword that I have? It's like this big.
Yeah.
I bought that on Amazon too.
You got a baton, a sword, a K-bar.
I bought my K-bar on Amazon too.
The fuck?
Yeah, but dude, you buy anything on
Guess
Amazon.
so. It's 2019, huh?
It's crazy.
Fuck, I did not know that.
You bought it a few years ago, though, right?
What?
The K-bar.
Yeah,
had it for a
I
while.
was still living at my parents' house when I bought that. So probably like
Is that what, 2-3 years ago?
probably 2-3 years ago. I still have it. It's dull. It doesn't come sharpened.
Thought that was like strictly dark web matters, but no, I guess not. Amazon.
No.
It's all your
Those things-
homicidal needs.
Those things are cool, but they're such a pain to carry. They're like what?
Well, they're huge.
8 inches long.
I think the one that I have is 7 inches.
Yeah, mine's like 8 to 10. I don't know.
I was gonna say I was waiting. I heard 7 inches. Like I know some joke is coming.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 inches, but they don't come sharp. I never sharpened it.
But yeah, it's like we went out to the field one time, and I'm like, oh, it's a perfect opportunity to bring this knife, and it's like, I instantly put it back in my backpack and got my little 3-inch thing that clips under your belt. It's a lot more convenient.
Your 3-inch thing.
Yeah.
The whole reason.
It's a difference of 4 inches, folks.
So the whole reason why I ever bought one is from. This is gonna sound super cheesy, but from watching Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah.
because
You felt inspired.
Jax carried one.
Yeah.
And I saw it. I was like, that's a badass knife. I wonder if I can buy one. I looked it up. Amazon is like $15.
Yeah.
Bought that shit.
You still have the poster of Jax above your bed too, right?
It's under his
I
pillow
had to
now.
take it. I had to take it down.
It's folded inside the pillowcase.
It was on the ceiling.
It's all stuck together, folded. Oh man.
Oh, so how was your Christmas home?
Kind of a blur.
Yeah.
You know, all we do when we come back is drink and sleep.
Shout out to Busch Light.
Yeah. When are you guys gonna sponsor me?
Busch lattes.
You went to the Brewers last night?
Yes.
I heard that game sucked too.
It sucked. Yeah, they
Yeah.
played
They got
the
spanked.
Devils.
Devils, yeah.
Was it 5-2?
5-2 was a final. Yeah, I mean it's always fun to be there, win or lose, but
Yeah, you went with Marks though.
I know I ended up going with my cousin actually.
Oh, he couldn't go.
No.
Would you go with Billy?
Yeah.
I
And
feel like it'd definitely be more fun going with Billy than going with Marks. Marks was the other kid that was at the party.
Okay, the kid who kept
kid
talking
that-
about Coops. He said he got food poisoning for Coops.
Yeah,
He wouldn't let it go.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
dude,
yeah.
for like an hour.
He was like, dude, I got the, what was it called? It was a meatball pizza, but it had like a name to it.
wait, he was talking about Coops?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, whatever you do, don't eat at Coops.
Oh,
don't eat
okay,
at Coops.
okay. Because we were gonna go the other night because I got a gift card, and he was like, "Bro, we're not going."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like,
he's
why
dead
not?
set on not
He
eating
was
at
like, "Well, we
Coops.
got food poisoning last time. We caught a mouse at the table,
Oh, yeah, that's the other part of the
and I
story.
tried
Yeah.
to get free food out of it. And they wouldn't give us free food." I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god."
Yeah, he was like so adamant about it.
It explains a lot why he's friends with Joe. Because Joe is a weird kid. Very weird.
Yeah, Mark's is one kid I would not mess with though.
I tried to explain that to you.
He's
What?
oh
Yeah, you
Joe's
said
fine.
he said he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he
he's
just,
basically like the fucking security guard. He said just
he's
doesn't back down.
he's got 2 brothers too, and they're all the same. That whole family is just a bunch
Just
of
in the
nut
blood?
jobs, like yeah, there's something about him.
Yeah, I forgot you told me that. You're like, yeah, he doesn't give a fuck who it is, what it is.
And
He's,
he
he's
won't
gonna.
stop.
He's,
One of the like the
They've gotten into many fights before.
yeah.
Yeah.
I punched him in the face before. And I can't believe I'm still alive to tell this story. But yeah, he just ate it and just kind of laughed. I was like, oh, dude, it's so like emasculating.
When he came home last year, when I was living at Dorcas'
Dorchester?
house, when I was
Yeah.
living in Dorchester, we were all drinking one night. Then we went back to the house, and we kept drinking. And I had a taser that Matt Aragel left in the Sable when I had the Sable,
Oh, I forgot you had that car.
and I never gave it back to
That's
him.
where you got that car.
Got it from you, right?
Yeah,
free.
for free.
Yeah.
For free.
Oh, free.
But yeah, so
What'd you get him, a fucking Busch Light?
we
Solid
were,
trade.
we were just like messing around with the taser, like tasing each other and shit. And we tased him. We tased Marks.
Yeah.
And he literally, I still have the video on my phone. He just looks at it and just laughs.
Just took it in.
And I was like, all right,
He's
this
terrified.
kid's fucking
Back in the
psycho,
day,
dude.
it's kind of like folklore, like legend in Braintree. But his brother got jumped by a couple of these dudes. One of them took a bat, swung it at him. He blocked it with his forearm.
Yeah.
Broke his arm. grabbed the bat with the same arm, just beat the hell out of the kid, like, and just the kid was like, oh my god.
I've never met his brothers, but from knowing Marks himself, I wouldn't be surprised if that was true or not.
They're terrified.
How old is he?
Our age.
His brother's
So good thing-
his brother's older.
Shit, it's a good thing we didn't fuck around with Ranger
Mark's
kids in high
actually-
school, or else we would have been fucked.
That
was my point.
He's actually 3 days older than me, but
Shit.
yeah, we would drink like all the time in high school. We drink in his basement, play Beirut or beer pong, whatever the hell you want to call it, and we'd always hear like the door open. We go, oh shit, and then we'd hear footsteps come down and be his brother, and everyone go,
Legit.
oh, shh.
Tucked in the corner.
And he'd just be like, what's up, guys? And I go, oh, okay, he's not mad.
My favorite story of him is you guys were supposed to go to like some concert or something, and everybody else wanted to go to Country Fest, or no, everybody else wanted to go see Jason Aldean.
Oh yeah.
And where were you supposed to go?
It was supposed to be like Warped Tour or something.
Was it that?
And then everyone's like, no, we got a like Country Fest. It's like starring, or like the lead guy was Jason Aldean. And just like as loud as he possibly could, goes, who the fuck is Jason Aldean?
Good man.
Like I didn't listen to country back then either. Like I do now, but I didn't know who he was either. And
That's
I
gonna
want
do it for
his
the
son. I want
podcast.
those-
Yeah, we're gonna wrap that up. Country music.
It's good having you on, man.
This psychopath listens to sports radio.
That's normal.
That's like
Especially being from Massachusetts, like you don't, but you didn't grow up in that culture.
no.
I think you're in the minority by
Yeah.
not being obsessed with sports in New England.
Yeah, you
Yeah, but I
actually are
wouldn't
for the
listen
most
to
part.
sports radio.
Dude, so many people do. Like every time in my brother's car, he always has it
I
on.
remember him picking me up to
But
go
I
to
like
the bar and he'd get in like trying to have like a hyped up night. And
Yeah,
it's
I'll
just,
give,
like,
I'll give you
sports
that.
radio.
I'll give you that. Like sometimes I overdo it because there's so much stuff going on. I'm trying to keep up, and like we'll be going to to drink and stuff, going out to bars, and I'll put it on.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Let me change this." I'm like, "All right, fine."
Back here, 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Yeah.
No, that's totally normal, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
you're in the minority.
you're definitely on the minority of that end.
That shit's weird.
Because like I don't really listen to sports radio anymore, but like if it's on, I'll listen to
I
it.
mean, you know how many cities in this country have never seen a championship, and we've seen 11
Yeah.
since 2000.
I was talking about that
does
the
it
other
have to
night.
do
How
with listening to
fucking
sports
spoiled.
radio?
Because
Because
it's
it's
part
a
of like, dude,
religion
you're
here.
from Boston, Massachusetts. Like that's majority. That's the majority of the culture, dude. It's fucking sports. Boston championships,
So-
winning.
Speaking of sports, you
Like
never-
even like because you say you don't like sports, but you're still prideful for being from Boston. Like it's all instilled in the same thing.
yeah,
It definitely plays a role, whether or not you like sports or not.
yeah.
I'd like to put a little side note that you watched the Patriots game last Sunday.
Oh yeah, because you even
I made you
Yeah,
watch
because
it.
you made me watch it.
because yeah, you texted me and you were like, "Yo, they just did what was it the Mo Mamba?" We
They
both
were
heard it.
playing Mo Bamba.
No, that was on not Mo Mamba, Mo
I've never
Bamba.
heard that
What were we
song.
watching?
that was. No,
No,
that
it was the
on-
basketball game on Christmas. Because I was like,
Yeah.
why are you sure watching basketball?
Yeah.
Why are you watching sports? Damn, you were watching sports twice this week. Shit.
You do like the Bruins. I'll give you
Mind
that.
blowing.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a fake ass pro.
I mean, it's pretty hard to dislike hockey.
Well, that's the one thing I feel like people that don't like sports, like especially in Boston, like they fuck with hockey.
yeah. Because
So I always feel like when we went to shows and stuff, like hardcore kids, like fucking Bruins. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Goes like
we,
hand in
we,
hand.
we were at one show. I forget where it was, and this big ass kid was wearing a Bruins hat, and he was throwing down.
Yeah, that's like
show, too.
typical. Yeah, it's always Bruins gear.
No, dude, fucking Geary unfollowed me on Twitter.
Did he?
Yeah,
He's
very upset about that.
I feel bad for him. He had his
I feel bad
podcast.
for him too. He's blind.
WEI had, sponsored him or something, or they produced it or something
Yeah,
like
he
that,
was-
and they dropped him.
Did they?
But yeah, he's good because I did a radio show back with him in college. For those of you who don't know, he's my college roommate. He's legally blind. Very funny kid. Very good.
Talking
at
about
radio.
Blind Mike from Barstool Sports.
I was gonna say that's key to me works at Barstool, right?
Yeah.
He's actually legally
He
blind.
used to work there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's legally blind. He can't see shit.
We used to go to the
Shit.
gym with him, and that kind of laughed a little bit when he would walk up
fucked.
and down the stairs.
But yeah, so WEI like sponsored his podcast and all that stuff, and then out of nowhere they just dropped him. And
Did he have a contract?
I don't know. I don't think so. But like he had all his stuff up on iTunes, and they just erased it. Like they dropped him instantly.
everything down?
It was like a year's worth of work. I feel real bad for him. And they took it all down off iTunes, so he's gonna start from scratch. And,
Wow.
but
That
he's really funny.
I thought he was
I think
trying to get back
he's-
to Barstool.
He's trying to get either back to Barstool, which I think he really wants to do, or I think he's really close to getting on at WEI because they're like,
Back on them
well, like he's done a few like guest appearances and stuff. Like I've heard him.
since they got rid of him.
What at Barstool?
No, you're saying he's trying to get back to WEI.
No, he's done a couple like spot appearances here and there. They'll be like,
On
oh,
WE, yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's trying to land a permanent spot there, which I think would be great.
Yeah, I mean, either or. Those are two, like, Barstool's fucking
Huge
massive.
names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but especially here,
Yeah.
WEI is, like, the king of sports.
But yeah, he got hired. He actually went in for an interview, and a couple minutes into it, El Prez was like, "What are you looking at?" He was like, "Oh, I'm legally blind." He didn't believe me. He was like, "No, you're not."
You're hired. We need that.
Didn't he say something? He was like, "Why didn't you tell me that in the beginning of the
he
interview?"
was like, "You
Yeah.
should have started with that."
Literally.
But they kept him on for like at least a few weeks, maybe a few months even. But he's really good content and stuff. And
I thought he was on way longer than that.
it was a few months. I don't think it was that long.
It's
Maybe
definitely
I'm
more
wrong.
than a few weeks.
Yeah, but yeah, he put up some good content in there, which is I don't know why they got rid of him.
He has a very good voice for radio.
Yeah, he's
For
got a
radio?
voice,
Yeah, okay.
He's got a very
That's
good voice
key.
for radio.
I can't believe how big Barstool's actually gotten.
I know. It's
Like, the
crazy.
fact that it, like, basically was, like, running out of Milton, like,
Yeah.
heavily at that one point before he,
Yep.
like,
Yeah,
started
now
growing.
they're in NYC. Like,
Yeah, legit. They jumped to New York.
I fucking hate Prez so much.
I don't. That dude's a genius.
Yeah, like, he annoys the shit out of me a lot of times, but, dude, he's done so many, like, he's super successful. You can't knock
Oh
him
yeah,
for his
no.
stuff.
I'm saying I don't like him. I don't like
Yeah, just
his-
more of him
his-
as a person.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
attitude and his personality just comes
Well,
up
yeah,
as
he-
fucking.
My favorite,
He's arrogant as fuck.
Yeah.
one of my favorite things to do is just to like let him tweet something and then go read the comments because no matter what
Yeah,
he
just
says, he's
everyone
gonna
in the
piss
comments.
someone off and people are gonna get triggered. And, like,
Oh yeah, when you're in the spotlight,
Always.
like that, you're gonna
especially
piss,
like,
piss somebody off.
but he does it on purpose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's what he lives for.
No,
He
he
posts shit
He
like
does
that.
it,
Yeah,
like, he'll be
absolutely.
like-
I don't follow him, so I don't see that shit.
So he'll post like the Pats just lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, and so all the Phillies like, oh, we own you guys. Nick Foles owns Tom Brady and blah blah blah, and he'll go up and he'll post something about like the 76ers. He'll be like, oh, you know, like the Celtics own Philly and blah blah blah, and all the comments are just all the butthurt Philly fans. They're
yeah.
like, oh, 41-33, Nick Foles owns Tom Brady, and it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, he just loves it. He loves
He does it
fucking
on
sparking
purpose,
it.
and they take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bait like no other. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny. It is so funny.
That's what he's really successful at, though. People live for that. They love it.
And there's people that like people from Boston that are like, you just took the bait. He's doing this on purpose. Like, no, he really thinks it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
he doesn't.
No.
This is like an art. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Where is he from? He's not from.
He's from
Boston.
Swamp. No, he's from Swampscott or Swampscott.
yeah.
Sounds like it's almost.
That's North
yeah,
Shore.
it's
North Shore?
far
Yeah,
north
it's right
as
next
you
to
can
Salem.
get. Yeah.
It's literally border
Near
Salem.
Marblehead and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he's from.
Never heard of
Because when I used to go to, what'd you say?
I've never heard of Marblehead.
Dude, Marblehead's gorgeous.
Never heard
It's
of
so
it.
nice. It's right in the water.
It's north.
Yeah, it's a North Shore.
It's
So it's like,
gorgeous?
dude, it's so nice. Yeah, it's like a tiny little beach town. It has like little tiny roadways and it's right on the water. It's
Really?
gorgeous. Yeah, it's like, so basically it's like Marblehead on the coast. Salem's a little further in, and then even more inland is Swampscott.
See, when I think of North Shore,
Swampscott.
all I think of is like when I used to go to Danvers. and,
Yeah,
like,
so that's more
Lynn,
inland.
because my sister lives in Lynn.
It's all in, yeah,
Or like
same
Beverly,
area.
we used to go out in Beverly a lot.
Yeah, it's all the same area.
We used to go out to some sketchy bars in Beverly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been in Beverly like a handful of times.
Super
We drive through
sketchy.
when we lived
Speaking
up
of
there.
bars, you ever heard you hear the term Star Wars bar?
No.
No, but it sounds terrible.
It's literally like I had to look it up. My buddy Tom said it the other day. He was like, "Oh, dude, we're at a Star Wars bar right now." And I was like, "What does that mean?" He goes, "Look it up in Urban Dictionary." And it's like a bar with like just sketchy people that you never feel comfortable. Like if someone's standing behind you, you're kind of like looking over your
Yeah.
shoulder, like, "What is this guy gonna do?"
So Peggy O'Neill's before
and it's because
Peggy
like
O'Neill's
I've never
became
seen
a gay
one.
bar.
I've never seen 1 second of Star Wars.
I
But
haven't either.
there's a bar. I
Both
guess.
of you? That's crazy.
I've
Anyways.
never seen 1 second of it. And I guess there's a bar like a.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
I think I
the
know this.
bar?
Yeah, yeah. I think I know the scene
That-
you're talking about.
I know because they make fun of it in Family Guy, your favorite, and it's like a cantina bar or something. Like
Yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah.
something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's just like all sketchy people. And,
Yeah, it's all fucking weirdos.
And so just like a dive bar of dive bars, and it's called Star Wars
What's a
Bar.
cantina
That makes
bar?
sense. That's the bar in Star
In
Wars.
Star Wars, that's what it's called.
Oh,
It's just all
okay.
sketchy.
Yeah, you go in the bar and it's like there's all just weird motherfuckers from Star Wars in
And
there.
so so we walked into this place last night, and we sat down. It was 3 of us, and this guy turns around. He's got like a big jacket on, big hat, winter hat. He turns around. He goes, "You guys in a rock band?" And he just
That's
looked
so
at him,
classic.
No, and he goes, "You look like Jimmy Page," and he starts listing like all these like 70s like AC/DC.
That's like the most white
Zeppelin.
person from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Like,
What
Yeah.
bar were you at?
Cathay Center in Weymouth.
oh, even
yeah.
better, dude.
Were you with
been
your
there?
parents?
No,
The story,
surprisingly.
bro. The stories
We
about
went there.
Cathay.
Did we?
We didn't stay, but we went there.
Cathay is legendary.
Yeah, right at the bridge. Right in the
Oh
area.
yeah, many nights up in
Yeah.
there.
I think I've only actually
we
been
sat
there
down
twice.
and we go, oh my god, like this is still off to a great start.
Well,
We
most-
haven't even ordered food.
Yeah.
And then it gets even better because we look at a sign and it says like karaoke night
Every night,
every single night.
every single night,
Every single
Karaoke.
night. So, and
It's
I've
bad.
never like I'm not a big karaoke guy. Like
He is.
I don't
Well,
mean
no. Go ahead, because I wasn't for a long time, and then I just got used to doing it.
I don't mean going up there and doing it. Like if someone else does it, like I get so uncomfortable. I hate it.
Yeah,
just
it's
the
a
most-
very
He
uncomfortable
doesn't,
feeling.
he doesn't like live music.
I don't like it. It's not my thing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pay
That's weird.
It-
to go
it is
hear a
little
worse
weird, but-
version of the song that I can listen to on my phone.
Yeah, but it's funny,
Nah.
especially when they suck. It's
And
funny.
so
Well, yeah, that's the point of karaoke.
So like 9 o'clock rolls around, and this old dude gets up on the microphone. He starts singing like Audio Slave or something. Actually, I think it was Soundgarden. And I'm just sitting there,
Black
like, oh my
horse
God,
son.
get me out of here. And then right when he finishes, this other girl comes up. She goes, "Oh my God, it's my turn." She's like
Oh
30
my
something, just
God.
at like the definition of like white trash Weymouth. Just gets up there with like her boobs hanging
Chris
out of her
probably knows
shirt. Oh my God,
Legit.
she sang something country, something stupid.
Yeah.
It's country, so yeah, it's stupid.
And she goes, all right. She finishes, and we're like, oh my God, just waiting on our check, right? All three of us are like, get us the hell out of here. And she goes, all right, who's next? No one? Okay, I'll go again. And we're like, oh my God.
We started throwing stuff at her.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
I've
No,
never
people
done
are like
karaoke.
die hard karaoke.
I've never done it, and I never will.
See
You
that?
could tell the first dude that did it was, he lives for it, because he came in, he ordered a glass of water, and he sat there,
Yep. You knew exactly.
sat there patiently.
And waited his turn.
And
I probably,
then
I think
they turned the
I
thing
probably
on.
know who the guy is.
And he jumped,
'Cause I'm thinking-
he jumped at, all right, let's get our first meeting.
Yeah.
Have you done it at Cafe before?
God no. The only place I did it is was in Hull. I would regularly do it because we'd go to a karaoke bar. It's called the C Note in Hull. It's like a live music venue bar, like for Hull though, on a very small scale. And on Thursday nights it was at karaoke, and I was like, dude, I don't want to do karaoke, like not my thing. We all just went there to hang out and drink and just have a good time. And then like more and more we do it. The first time I ever did, I got called up out of nowhere. Some kid I used to work with just called me up. But it's different there.
Like
'cause,
he
like,
put you.
he signed me up.
Oh.
He signed me him and up and just put me on. I was like, fuck. So I like whatever. It's kind of on the moment. I just did it. And I was like, wait, this is actually wicked fun. But different there because they don't have like a standard karaoke machine. The guy just has a laptop and he literally searches YouTube videos. So you can
Really?
do any song you want as long as it's like bro, I would do songs, like I've done modern baseball there.
Wow.
Like very like low key shit. Because as long as basically if there's any lyric video on YouTube, he'll put it on. You can do it.
Does he have like a projector that?
Yeah.
That's sick.
No, so he doesn't have a projector. It's basically like you're on this, like it's actual stage. So you'd be on the stage with like he had 3 mics and he had a screen in front of you TV that he was just linked from his computer down low.
Oh,
basically.
okay. Okay.
And you would just follow along. And like it was really bad sometimes. But like that was the cool thing. You could do anything you want.
The only time I've ever come close to doing anything like that is we went to LaSalle for Earth Day,
Oh God.
and Josh was performing.
Was he really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And me, Josh, did our remix that we recorded to Goldie by A$AP Rocky.
I don't think I've ever heard that. Probably for good reason.
No, you definitely heard it.
Really?
Yeah. And John had a recording of it on his phone, but
Yeah.
he probably deleted it. I never saw it. Dude, I was so nervous. And right as so Josh did his verse. He had the first verse and I had the second verse. And I am by no means musically talented at all.
No, you're terrible.
Absolutely. I will own up to that. But so he did his verse, and then right when it got to me, blacked out.
No, you didn't. You just forgot everything.
No, I did it, but like I don't remember doing it because I was like so nervous.
Oh,
like,
you okay? I know what you're
adrenaline,
saying.
just
I thought you
don't-
meant like you didn't remember like any fucking
I just
no
like,
lyrics, nothing.
No.
No, I know what you're saying now. Yeah.
The surprising thing was we weren't sure if we were allowed to like swear because there's like families and like little kids there. So Josh was like, right before we did it, he was like, all right, so it's like you can't say any swears or like anything like that, because I had like
Keep it
reference to like smoking weed and like stuff like that.
Damn, that's cool as fuck.
And I was 21 when I did it.
Just continue the story.
So, right off the top of my head, as I'm performing, I have to remember
to
to
filter it.
not say this word. And from what Josh and John told me, like I did it, like no problem.
Mm-hmm.
but it was
did
definitely
like,
terrible.
You did it like you swore?
Like you
No,
successfully
I
filtered
successfully filtered it.
Clean lyrics?
Like off the top of my head. And it was probably in front of 15, 20 people that didn't even probably know that we were performing anything.
Yeah. They were just like, hey, what's going on here?
Nobody was paying
Look at these
attention.
idiots. No, I'm just kidding.
'Cause literally, no, look at these idiots. It was in the same room as like, I think they were doing like silent auctions and stuff like that.
Okay.
So the people were there for
This
like
is a
that
very
stuff.
bizarre function going on. What's
Yeah,
up, college?
it was weird. It was probably one of my weirder experiences at that school.
So that was your closest karaoke performance.
Yeah.
Was your own material in front of
Yeah.
school? Yeah. Like if you went to the Casino with me like on a Thursday night, you would actually like if I got you drunk enough, you would do it. Because it's different there, but I get it. But like I wasn't into karaoke at all. Like if I go to Catholic Center, like I'm not doing it. Like only at that place, like with certain people. Like I wouldn't do. I would
comfortable.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it by myself too. That's the thing. And always do it with people. Like I had a good amount of friends. Like I would do like typical karaoke songs, or I had like
I would never have done something like that if it was just me.
no, yeah. But I like
Absolutely not.
Like I have kids that like listen to the same music as me and you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we'd sing like all that stuff because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, they know it. Like we used to do Hawthorne Heights all the
I
time.
was gonna say, is that the same place as the video of you doing
Yeah.
Hawthorne Heights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, there's different levels of it. Like, you go to like big bars in Boston, and there's, I think it's like the Bell in Hand.
Yeah.
Didn't we go there one time?
Yeah, and it was
It
karaoke.
was
And we
karaoke.
were sitting there like, it was like a Tuesday.
See, that's not as
First
bad.
of all, I don't know why we were at the Bell in Hand on a Tuesday.
Yeah, who cares? But like that's
No,
all
it was-
right
it was-
because
it was pretty bad.
but there was like a ton of people there. You know, so you can kind
Yeah,
of
for a Tuesday there was a lot of people.
you can
there.
kind of ignore it if there's that many people. You could just go on and have
Yeah,
conversations
exactly.
with whoever's there. But there was maybe 10 people at this place, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, I have to listen.
Yeah,
to this
Cathay is
80-year-old
really
guy.
Cathay
They're
is
probably
super
the
hard.
same 10 people that
Yeah.
were there every day
Always.
this week.
We used to go there every like Monday night after we closed. We'd go, me and my buddy, after we closed our bar, we go down to Cathay, and it was always like the same 5 to 10 people at the bar every
Probably
day.
saw his parents there.
Maybe I did.
My parents used to live there. They probably still do. I don't even know.
But yeah, Cathay has like a very traditional following of people.
Yeah.
In karaoke, same people. They love doing it.
Cathay,
But it's like literally like, dude, you're literally, the bar is like, it's like a horseshoe bar.
yeah.
And then,
Bar's pretty big.
yeah, it's not a bad size. And they just have like the booths on the, when you come in, and they just have like high tops.
Yeah, so
and then
we were
in
sitting
the
at
corner.
High Tops.
Oh yeah,
So
so
we
you
were
were
right next
smack
to-
dab
yeah,
in it.
right
and then in
next
the
to the
corner, there's
mic.
like there's a little dance floor, right? Am I blanking? I think it's a little
Yeah.
dance floor. And then it's like a booth for like karaoke, and then right there.
Yeah. So we were 6 feet from the microphone.
Yeah, right
So
in
we're just
there.
sitting there going,
Yeah.
One of my buddies used to run it there on Monday nights. He used to run it, so we used to go in and just see him, and it was cool.
We got 2 minutes.
But yeah, well, we'll cut it there anyways because after the
Yeah, might as well
karaoke,
stop it here. So
perfect
we don't
segue.
Get into anything else.
Yeah. So moral of the story is Cher is fantastic at karaoke.
All right, welcome back to the Breed Up Podcast.
I'm not in the shot, so I just don't want to wait.
All right, we're back after a quick little intermission. Had to take a couple pee breaks, but we're back. So what were we talking? We were talking about karaoke.
Yeah, we beat that into the ground.
All right, so
Over
we're done with that.
Yeah. It's wide open, Cher. What do you got?
Man, why you gonna throw it on me?
Because.
Put me on the spot like that.
Come on, bro. You guys got any good stories? Come on, something.
I know neither you're going to look at me because I'm the guest.
Yeah,
this
legit.
is your podcast.
This is your guest, bro. Come on, what do you got? Don't choke now. Look at him. He's
Yeah,
You
I'm
definitely
choking.
wouldn't be. You definitely wouldn't be good at karaoke.
Putting me on the fucking spot, dude.
Oh,
Come on.
story. Yeah, quick story I meant to tell you.
Perfect. See, he stepped right up.
Is my buddy Tom, right? You know
Tom
Tom.
Brown.
Tom Brown. Hates when you call him by his full name, so that's how we do it. And get in the
Shout
car,
out Tom
pick him up.
Brown.
First time I've seen him in like 6-7 months. And he gets in the back seat, Max is driving, and he goes, "Hey, where's your holy friend?" And I'm thinking, I'm like, "He's talking to me?" I'm like, "I don't get it." And I thought for a second, I went, "Oh, because of his ears." I get it. Yeah, because he got giant holes in his
I was
ears.
surprised he didn't call me 37 times.
He
that
was
night.
gonna. He kept trying to take my phone. I was like, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Well, he has my number.
Oh, he forgot.
He's so dumb.
You a satanic worshiper? I always forget that now because, like, obviously when I was in high school, like after high school, John got them. So I'm so like when I'm out with you now, like, and I see people stare at you, I'm like, why are they fucking staring at him? I'm like, shit, I'm just so
10 years
used to
ago,
it.
you were a circus freak that worked at Hot Topic.
When we were at the brew house on last Friday, I walked by this old dude,
This remember, go ahead.
and he's asked me about him. He said something like he had like a wise comment about him.
Naturally.
Yeah, and I just ignored him, and he got pissed.
At the brew house?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I guess I get shit for it at the.
Remember that time we were at Shaw's up the street and that guy who was fucking.
Oh my god, he smelled
Was he
like
wasted?
straight pee.
Yeah, he smelled. He was like in one of the the wheelchairs using there, like the mobile cars.
Yeah.
For the
Mobile carts. And
Yeah, for not the
we
handicap.
were looking at coffee and he just like, oh, and then he's like,
He tried to like sell me weed or.
yeah, he
coke
shifted the
or something.
conversation to drugs because we were just looking at coffee. But then he asked about his ears, obviously.
Yeah.
But we were somewhere like last week or 2 weeks ago, and like some little kid was just like
Oh, we were in.
staring at you. I'm like, what's he looking at? That's probably Savers. Or
We were
something.
in. No, we were in FYE.
Oh yeah, that's
We
right.
were in FYE. and
Blowout
I walked
sale.
by- This kid walked by me and he was like,
Yeah, he like did the full like, oh my god, mom.
I get it all the time.
Yeah, I
That's
just like
funny.
forget.
Little kids, because they have no filter. Like they're gonna say, look at his ears.
No,
I
he
know.
wasn't. He wasn't like a little kid. He was probably.
No, he's probably like
14.
9 or 10. No, he was like 9 or 10.
He wasn't that young.
Regardless, yeah, he was like
14 is high school. Was he in high school?
no, he was like 10 to 12, 100%.
I don't know if he was that young. I didn't actually even get a good look at him. So
So he didn't even see the kid. So
fuck that kid.
why he didn't do anything?
Looking at me funny.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
You know what you committed to when you put those.
if you're getting those, like, you're gonna expect the looks. Like, that's obviously, come on.
I get a lot more questions about them than I actually thought I would.
I think, cause yeah, I remember like with Johnny's coming on time. People like aren't dicks. They're just like, why do you do that? Why?
Legit questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just not like you look like a fucking idiot. It's more like,
Dude,
you get those too. But
when I was at work the other day, I was working overtime, so I was doing the lunch shifts, and there was a teacher from the high school. He's like a new guy, and he's like the head of some department, so he like goes between schools, and he was there, and I'm taking trash out of the barrel, and he just comes up to me, like leans his head in and he goes, "How long did it take you to do that?"
yeah, like that's always what it is.
And I was like, I looked at him, I was like, it takes me 2 seconds to take the trash out. And he's like, no, your ears.
No, silly goose, your ears.
How long did it take you to take the trash?
Yeah, literally.
No, dude.
That was like a 5-minute walk. Wasn't that bad?
I started like 8 years ago.
Just part of my day.
Yeah. I can picture like a teacher just be like, no, not that. Like I'm talking about your ears, man.
Dude, when I first started, every time I would go up a size, my parents would notice. And they'd always ask me, did you get bigger? And I'm like, no,
Ooh.
he's the same size I had 2 weeks ago.
I remember.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh yeah, your dad watches
Like,
us, right?
Someone just walked in.
Yeah.
I forgot your dad watches us.
Well, he watched the first one.
Yeah, no one made it to the second one, I don't think.
And he kept asking me about the second one before we filmed it.
Before we filmed it, yeah.
And then he asked me like a week after we filmed it. And I go, it's already up. And he's like, where? I go, it's on the
Dad,
because
check
he
your-
follows us on Instagram.
Dad, check your dad actually has Instagram?
Yeah,
I
he
was gonna
follows-
make a joke about it.
No, he
Shit,
follows us on
actually,
Instagram. And I go,
Shit.
it's on the
Good
Instagram.
man.
And he goes, where? I don't see it. And I go, click the link.
Yeah.
And he goes, I didn't have to do that last time. And I'm like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, 100% had to. Come on.
So
Parents
yeah,
and
I don't think
technology,
he watched it.
It's the funniest thing.
Oh yeah.
And eventually
It's
it's going to
crazy.
be us.
E-
I'm pretty,
Eh,
I don't know.
it's gonna
Yeah,
be
probably.
Us. It's going to be us.
Yeah, because I guess the technology just keep growing.
It's
you
going
know,
to keep
we-
growing and we're not going to be able to keep
We gotta
up.
keep up, yeah.
Did you see the
We're
thing?
already like the older generation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think about, well, like face tattooed idiots running the music industry right now.
Yeah.
Lil Xan?
See, I'm already doing the get off my lawn grandpa thing.
Did
Yeah.
you see the thing that happened in New York?
What?
It was like some explosion.
Oh, yeah, the aliens.
Yeah.
Some explosion. Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Wait, what happened? Oh, we're getting deep. Let's go.
In Astoria, which I guess is,
Yeah.
Wait, why do I?
Astoria. It's like I think it's right outside Brooklyn or something.
I don't know.
Is that
New
the
York.
town of Goonies though too? I think that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
Hey, go ahead. Sorry.
And there was like a transformer explosion at some power plant or something, and it like projected this big green glow into the sky, and people were taking videos of it.
This was recently?
It was like yesterday.
Oh shit.
Last night.
Okay.
And so you ever see Independence Day?
Like bits and pieces.
That's one thing that they compared it to.
You know, like when the big ship goes over the building and it stops and it shoots that green laser down.
Yeah, 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 okay,
That's
actually,
it
right.
looked exactly like that.
Really?
Legit, and it's everyone's like, "Oh my god, the aliens are here!"
It's aliens.
and the government is like, "No, it's just a power explosion." Wink, wink. Like,
Yeah.
And oh my god,
I was
it's
watching
definitely-
the news when I was on my lunch break earlier, and I was watching it with my parents, and that came on,
Really?
and I said that I was like, "It's aliens," and my dad goes, "You're an alien." I'm
Classic.
like, "We're all gonna be aliens if these aliens come back to
Yeah,
Earth."
literally.
We're gonna be dead.
The whole conspiracy theory.
I
Woo.
invite that stuff though. Like if I, when I go out, I like everyone's coming with me. I'm selfish. It's gonna be Armageddon, alien invasion, or something like that.
Yeah.
I hope it. Like, why not?
Did I tell you about the kid at the party last week? It was after pretty much everybody left, and me and Aaron and Marks we were talking like government, like all that, like politics and stuff.
Oh,
And then we
dude,
started-
this is touchy for the podcast.
Then we started talking conspiracy theories. We talked about that for like a good half hour.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And so I brought up
Sandy Hook.
the Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God.
Make it brief.
In my opinion, it did.
No, let's
Yeah.
controversial.
It's my
Yeah.
I don't agree with this, but go ahead.
So we started talking about that, and one of the other kids that was there, one of their friends, like jumped in the conversation, and he was like, "Oh, you're talking about Sandy Hook?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Oh, that happened. Like, I know people that were there. Like, I know like families that were affected by it." My half blackout drunk ass, I look at him and I go, "With all due respect, no, you don't." Continue the conversation, and he was, Aaron was like, "Oh, so like." Aaron's on my side. He believes the same things that I believe. So we started talking about it, and once we started getting into like the details that we've like read in articles and stuff that like disprove it, that kid from the other side of the room just started saying, before we could even say it, saying everything that we were gonna say, and then he goes, "Yeah, I know about the internet too." And I look at him, I'm like,
Oh my god.
"Damn, that's exactly what I was gonna say."
I don't get it. See, I don't agree with that. I'm all for conspiracy theories, like 9/11 was an inside job, blah blah blah. I don't believe them. Oh, some of them I do. Like aliens are real, ghosts are real.
9/11 definitely was an inside job.
No, it wasn't. But going back to
It was.
Sandy Hook, there's like, how do you explain like the family, the grieving families and all that stuff? Like I didn't know. Quick background: I didn't know this was a conspiracy theory till you told me 4 days ago.
Well, basically,
Yeah, it's been
I
around
had
for-
no
it's
idea.
been-
I was
it's
just
been
like,
around
oh,
for
that
a while.
that
Yeah.
shit happened, and we just moved on. Like I had no idea.
yeah.
People
I
think
mean,
it was fake.
well, I think basically anything that happens in America nowadays, whether it's like a mass shooting, whether it's in a school or outside of a school, basically,
There's always going to be
there's
some
always
theories
somebody
trying
that's
to
gonna,
disprove
they're
anything.
always gonna twist it into.
Yeah.
Like, because the marathon is the same thing. Marathon
Yeah.
bombings, people, basically any major event that's happened in the United States in the last 20 years, I guess. No, even longer, way back.
But I mean,
But especially nowadays with technology, people
Going
always
going
twist
back to the marathon bombings, he went to UMass Dartmouth, and
Yeah, I know.
I went to high school with a girl that took a picture with him at college, right?
Nick Vergona, I'm pretty sure it was Nick Vergona lived on his floor.
Yeah,
Really?
She took a picture with him, put it on Facebook like 2 years before, and the FBI went to her house and questioned
Really?
it because he was like, "How do you know this kid?" And blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
She was just like, "Oh my god."
See, with something like that, I wouldn't. I've read a lot of stuff specifically about the Boston Marathon, where they're all like crisis actors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That one I would group more into like the same thing I would group 9/11 with, where it's not that it didn't happen, but that it happened, and the government
According to plan.
knew about it
It was like a plan.
or had something to do with it.
They had a hand in it.
Yeah.
I guess you're trying to say. Yeah.
One of my main things with like going back to the Sandy Hook thing is
Talk about the lady. Okay.
no.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah.
The lady's always at the same thing.
She's always in the same thing. Yeah, there's a few things about that I saw. But like my main thing with like the Sandy Hook thing was when it comes to like school shootings and stuff, I'm not going to say that they all didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't put it past the government to do something like that to
Wait,
further.
so is your theory that it didn't actually happen, or that the government planned it?
Did it? Yeah. There's two different things.
No, Sandy Hook, I don't believe happened.
That's
So
the
no
same.
one died.
I think the Sandy Hook one. That conspiracy theory is basically that it didn't ever happen.
So you're saying
It
no
was
one
it was
died
it
at
was
school?
like a drill.
Like that's a different. Like that's like the difference. Like the 9/11 one, like people actually died.
Yeah.
But like the Sandy Hook one, I guess is like more like that was just
Yeah.
like a.
So I think like I wouldn't put it past the government to do something like that. The government kills its own
But
people
like,
all
well,
the
I
time.
don't like. I just want to know what the evidence is. Like, what are your arguments?
I think the Sandy Hook one. I think why it was like staged or like didn't. It was like a. Weren't they trying to like do a drill almost to like see if it would work? I don't want to like
think so, I
comment
think
to
so.
like.
What's
I think
the
so,
end game?
yeah.
Like anti-gun laws and
Yes,
stuff like that?
to
Yeah,
further
basically.
martial law.
Yeah.
To like
They basically, I
that
think they
in
wanted to
place.
like portray that like a
You think
school
you
shooting
want
happened.
Further martial law?
the government does.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't.
Absolutely, they do.
So they're trying to
I mean, everything.
get rid of guns, but they're at the same time
Trying to get rid of our guns.
bring the military in.
Trying to get rid of our guns.
Yeah.
So we have zero protection.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying
Sean
to say.
Boyle running the streets of the U.S.
Oh my god! I can't believe they fucking put a gun in that kid's hand.
Gina, welcome to the
Hey,
podcast.
you wanna come? You wanna come on? Pull up a seat.
You want to say hi?
No.
Come on,
Come on.
pussy.
I can't hear my voice.
Well, you're gonna hear it now because you're being recorded.
So anyway.
So yeah, that's. I think the.
So
that,
like, you like, but like, I don't get.
the premise
You
behind
just
it.
think no one ever died in that.
Sandy Hook?
Yeah.
I think that's what. Because that's like there's somebody's taking it to
But
like.
why? Like, why? You still haven't said your arguments. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like,
I don't think. All right,
I'm brand new to this subject.
To have a better debate on it, I'd have to like go back and read the stuff that because I haven't read it in a while.
Yeah.
In order to have like a.
I was gonna say you guys have a beer, but you were on it quick. Nice.
Proper debate.
Proper
no,
dose.
So just a blind opinion. You just.
No.
No, he basically like prior facts that he's read and stuff like that. That's why he's doing it.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
so
he wants it now.
So
Yeah.
I
knee-jerk reaction. Okay, this is the government. It didn't really happen.
Yeah.
No, I just like didn't decide that out of the blue. It was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. When did that
Yeah,
happen?
probably. I think, but if I remember like the points correctly, I think there was like no evidence of like people coming out of the school or shit like that.
There was one of
Like
the
things
main-
that were
one
like
of the-
basically like there wasn't a paper trail.
One of the main things that I can remember off the top of my head from that is the guns that the police said in the police report that he used, he didn't have in his possession when they found him.
It was his father's gun, right?
Wait, what was the Sandy Hook one even? It was an elementary
The
school,
elementary
right?
school. I think his mom was like a teacher there.
Who? Oh, that's what it was. It was
His
like
mom was a
yeah,
teacher.
that's what it was. It was like 'cause it was a mother's. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay,
And,
teacher's kid. Because I was like, why would elementary school of all things?
I think it was the guns that they said he used when they searched his car. I think they found him in his car.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
That
there
was
wasn't
like, a long
enough
time ago.
time. So I have to refresh my memory to actually have like a better argument about
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, basically.
Could be wrong. That's just.
But that's the one that's like the high profile one that everyone's like.
Pieces of evidence that don't add up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like the one that's like claim to fame. A lot of people that are like gung ho about conspiracy theories. That's the one that like people really.
That's what I saw.
Because there's some sort of lawsuit that's going on with it right now. Someone is.
Still really?
I think so, or it was. You know what I'm talking
Actually, you know what? I think I vaguely.
about? It's like a
remember
very
hearing
big
about
lawsuit, but I don't know how that works because like it's about I don't know how that. It's literally mind blowing.
that. I think I heard.
Like, how are you
about
gonna
that
have a-
recently?
Because like the government did it. How are you gonna like go
Yeah, it's gonna go
to
nowhere.
court? Like yeah,
gonna
it
go
just
nowhere.
doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's funny, man. You go like into anything like that, any subject like that, where like school shootings, guns, whatever, and all the media is. I don't want to get too tinfoil hat, but it's like either extreme left or extreme right.
Yeah.
It's either no guns at all or everyone should own a gun.
Yeah.
At least two. It's
black and white.
Yeah, it's like there's way too many people. Just spit. Way too many people on way too far of the spectrum.
There's no-
and it's
Yeah.
just oh my god.
Nobody can meet in the middle.
Like,
No,
you got
you
this
can't.
girl.
No.
You got like all the
Are you gonna talk about that curly head bitch?
yeah, gun girl. I don't know
Yeah.
her name.
It's
I never will.
Caitlyn
So I
or
don't want to know.
something?
I don't want to know her name. I
Dude,
don't
her
wanna-
Twitter is the worst.
Oh my god, dude. She's single-handedly making guns not cool.
The
Oh
worst,
my
dude.
god. But you saw the one that other girl.
I was gonna say, seeing you guys like on Twitter today, that the girl who's like new phone, who it is?
Yeah,
gun.
it's like God. Like no one cares that you own a gun. No one cares.
Yeah.
Own a gun. You should. If you own a gun, don't let anyone know.
Don't let anybody know.
Half
Yeah.
the point.
That's how. Yeah. Typically, the
People know you
traditional
have a
sense
gun.
of having a gun. That's what it
Everybody's
was.
all over social media.
Unless you're trying to, unless you're using it as a deterrent. You can open carry in Massachusetts,
Yeah.
which I don't think you should. I think it's stupid.
Sean Marks can open carry.
Yeah, but
Oh, he said that when he said, "What does he do for work?"
he's an armed security guy.
Okay, that's what he said. He was like, "Yeah, I have a gun on me at work," and you said something. You like commented on it.
I probably said that's a fucking scary thought.
Yeah, there was something like that. Yeah.
Kind of is.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just it's too far on either side. It's either all or nothing, and it doesn't have to be that way. Like it's people are like, oh, stricter gun laws. Like criminals don't follow laws. Like what do you want?
Yeah, I mean, my opinion on that shit is not necessarily stricter gun laws, but the process that you go through to
get a gun?
be able to obtain a gun,
It should be stricter.
definitely should be stricter.
I agree.
Yeah.
You should definitely have to go through like
You talking like the actual like the
mental-
legal process of getting a gun?
Yeah, to get a license to carry.
you should
'Cause
have to
I
go
did
through like a
it
mental exam and all that shit.
Yeah.
when I did it. I was actually in the police academy back in 2015.
Yeah.
And Braintree was pretty good. Brantree's really strict about it. And they
Don't they have there's a range of Braintree, isn't there?
yeah.
Yeah,
it's a
okay.
private
Yeah,
range,
yeah.
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty.
No, but I'm saying like it's already embedded
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, it's Braintree Rifle and Pistol Club. And I went through and I sat down. He was like, "What do you want a license for?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm currently in a police academy down in Plymouth." And he goes, "Oh, you are?" And he used to, he was like, "If you can get proof of that you're trying to become a cop and you've had police training and this and that, and which is good." And I provided him with that paperwork, and pretty much got approved quicker than normal, which makes sense because I'm going through an academy and trying to get into law enforcement. I'm gonna be using a gun. If I were to get a job, obviously I didn't because I'm military now, but that makes sense. But see, yeah, there's some states, especially like in the South, where you go in and they're like, "Oh, I want that." And okay, let me run a background check, and you have nothing on your record, and they're like, "Here's a gun."
Yeah, it's like buying a candy bar.
Legit.
Yeah,
which is it's like a touchy subject because that does feed into like stricter gun laws, but like at the same time, it's like you want to just make sure that you're not giving the guns to the wrong people, which it's like it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like
it's definitely gonna happen.
People sell booze to alcoholics. People.
It's no different. Yeah,
It's like you're gonna give the wrong product to the wrong person. It's gonna happen eventually, but
and whether they do it the right way or not, they're still gonna get their hands on it.
Yeah,
That's just how it is.
Go on pretty much any street corner.
you can try to eliminate guns all you want, but it's never gonna happen.
They ain't gonna
Australia
do it.
did it.
Yeah, nah.
Well, legally.
People have died from guns in Australia.
Yeah, I'm saying that like they got rid of like the legal guns.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're still gonna be able to get your hands on an illegal gun.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about this country though. It's just like
very trigger happy.
everyone's gonna be the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have a reality TV star as United States president.
Sets the tone, doesn't it?
Had that conversation last week too, and someone was like, "He's not a reality TV star."
Yes, he
And
is.
I'm like, "Where the fuck were you in like
The Apprentice.
2012?"
If I had.
Yeah.
Literally, he was on TV for like a significant
That's
amount
why.
of time.
I mean, he was well known before that because, like, I think most people forget, like, because we were kids, we watched Home Alone. He's in Home Alone too.
Yeah.
Because he was
he
big
wasn't-
back then.
The Apprentice didn't make him famous.
No, he's already
No,
famous
it did,
before that.
no.
But I'm saying, like, on a kind of a
He's not a politician.
well-known
he's
basis.
Not a politician. He's a businessman.
yeah. And then he became like into the light, and then he kind of came like a character. Because that's how you basically become big in America.
It's another thing that you missed last week when you mysteriously disappeared from the party. We got into a huge,
Search party came out.
huge debate about Donald Trump, and Boyle was getting heated.
See, I don't.
It
This podcast is going in all directions.
it eventually came down to him getting into a fight with his girlfriend over Donald Trump, and they broke up.
See, I don't know enough about
That night?
They broke up that night.
I don't know enough about politics to debate
Yeah, I don't even want to
whether
touch
Trump's
politics.
a good president or a bad president.
Yeah, I don't-
And I'm willing to bet good money that Boyle doesn't either, and neither
No,
does his
he
girlfriend.
he just backs him
People
because
pick
he's
a
military and
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
okay.
will pick a side without knowing anything. Because
No, will
it's
they?
just-
No, I'm just kidding.
It's like it's human nature.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, I like this one and not that one.
I
Oh.
particularly don't like him like
And that's
as
fine.
a person.
As a person,
That's
so
fine.
yeah, it relates to over, yeah.
It's America. You can hate, you can hate the troops. You can hate cops. Whatever. It's America. You can do whatever you want. But it's people pick sides and they go way too far with their opinions to the point where you're protesting and Antifa and all this stuff where you're causing violence against other people, and it's just stupid. Like, no, people just don't know enough about what actually goes on to do or like commit the acts that they commit. And and that's what's dividing this country. Everyone always wants to blame the president. Like, the president,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter who's there.
you're
It's
gonna
not
blame
just
no matter
him.
who it is.
No,
man.
he's the face that you're gonna
He's
hate.
the voice and he's the face,
But-
but it's like you have Congress, the Senate, like all this.
To be fair,
Yeah, it's all deeply wet.
Donald Trump is a fucking idiot.
I mean, it's my boss, so I'm gonna shut my mouth
Yeah, he can't. Yeah,
about him.
Can't do that
I'll
to
keep
him.
my opinions
to
to
himself.
myself.
Yeah,
He's not gonna watch.
I'm
this.
just saying.
doesn't matter. He can protect himself.
I'm just saying.
Can't be doing shit like that.
It's most political arguments are like, just they're wrong.
Yeah, it's just shit. It's like it's just on the surface. There's so much
You want to
deeper shit
believe
to it.
You're gonna believe what you want to believe.
Exactly. At the end of the day,
Whether or not
What you
someone
wanna
throws
see,
a
what you
fact
wanna
in your
see.
face, you're gonna be like, "Oh, the media lied." Like, the media is always a scapegoat, and like I don't think the media is credible.
No, absolutely.
Most of it, at least.
not. No, most of it. No.
But
Absolutely not.
it's just an easy scapegoat.
the majority of it.
Like, here, someone would be
My
like,
new word.
Here's a fact. Like, oh, where'd you get that? Oh, I got it from so and so. Oh, they lie all the time. It's like you're
But
just saying that.
I got that shit from Twitter.
That also
exactly.
like ties into like a lot of people like they'll see a meme and they'll take it as fact.
That's fact. That's the world we live in.
The worst. Just go to any of his tweets. In the first comment that has like 6,000 likes is just it'll be whether it's for him or against him because it kind of flip flops. You never know. It's either Trump supporter or someone that would have given their life to have Hillary as president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just all they do is post pictures, and then that gets 2,000 likes. So
Yeah.
post another one.
Yeah.
A thread of just these stupid political cartoons. It's like you're not.
I love seeing.
Yeah.
I love seeing kids on Facebook. One person in particular that I won't mention because I know he watches this podcast, but he reposts stuff, and I'm like, do you people just read the thumbnail? Do you not read like where it says the article came from? Like that's
the credibility.
clearly like a fake website, or that's clearly like
That's a
just
lot
like-
of that's how
That's
social
why I
media
said
is.
people believe what they want.
What they want to believe. Yeah.
Like here's a picture. Like you could put Donald Trump killed 4 children in 2014, and the media covered it up.
Yeah.
You put it on the internet, and people are gonna believe it.
All you gotta do is
people are gonna be like, look at this.
all you gotta do is go buy a domain. For
See, yeah,
like
see
$5
the picture and see the clickbait.
See, that's why I think that like social media is contributing to the as much as I love it. I love Twitter.
Oh,
That's
it's
pretty much it.
absolutely.
I'm
It's
not
like
right
one of
on
the
Facebook,
worst
but
things that's ever
Twitter,
happened.
I love Twitter just because it's so entertaining.
Yeah.
But it's like destroying this country.
Dude, this kid from
You know, like the
Milton,
National Enquirer. It's like the fake tabloid things
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can buy at the
at like Stop and Shop. And
yeah,
shit.
right when you're waiting in line
Yeah.
to buy your stuff. That's
Yeah.
that's what Twitter's become. It's
Yeah.
just
100%.
This kid from Milton went viral on Twitter. He put up a video on Christmas. It was either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Doesn't
this
matter.
year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I put up a video on Twitter of him giving his sister a Christmas present, and it was an ounce of weed.
I saw that.
Yeah,
You
I
saw
saw it
that?
too.
Yeah, he was like, I got my sister, my
It was,
pothead
it
sister.
was like in a
house.
glass jar. Yeah.
Yeah.
She had unwrapped it. She's like, I never seen that much.
I think I checked it the other day. I think it was up to like 4.1 million views.
Dude, it's anything that goes viral nowadays, just in
And
the
I
world,
I
is
had a perfect tweet the other day, and it got no love.
yeah, but that makes you look
okay, we're not gonna turn this
Yeah.
into how bad you are at Twitter.
exactly. Yeah,
It was good.
so you're personally upset about somebody else
No,
blowing
but I
up
mean,
over
like,
you,
people.
which makes you look way worse in this argument.
Jealousy is not a good look.
No, people
No.
post like dumb shit like, on Twitter all the time.
Where
They
have
go
you been the
fucking
last 5 years
It's
of your life, bro?
crazy.
Well, that's my point.
It seems like it's getting worse though.
The fact that
because
our
they I don't want to get too far in this, but it's the way Twitter does stuff. So like you,
Yeah, the algorithm that they.
they change it up. So it's like
yeah.
remember like you could only see people's retweets.
Yeah.
And now you can see what people like
Yeah.
and who follows who.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
like all this
see what people like.
So it's like all this random stuff keeps popping up in your feed. So that's how that like
Yep.
stupid
it spreads
tweets.
it more. So
It'll be
yeah.
like a funny tweet, like a really funny tweet that gets 2,000 retweets, and then someone will quote it in like LMFAO with like a bunch of emojis,
Yeah.
and that gets 100,000 retweets.
It's so dumb.
And that's
Yeah.
not people, that's Twitter. Like
I saw a thing. Have you guys watched Bird Box?
No, it's everything right now though.
I haven't watched it, but I see it all over Twitter.
All the memes.
And
There's some good ones
yeah,
too.
it's the one with the
they're-
blindfolds.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw one. It was her and the 2 kids, and it was like the Salvation Army at the mall with the bell. And they were like walking by it.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I saw a thing on Twitter.
Apparently, it's
that
a
was,
really, really good movie though.
Twitter allowed Netflix to create Twitter bots
Yeah,
to like
promote it.
repost and like post these.
I believe
memes
it,
to
yeah.
promote this show.
Yeah, that's been going on forever.
Money talks, bro.
crazy.
Money
That's been going on
talks.
forever.
That's wild.
yeah.
Yeah.
Forget where I was gonna go with that. Never mind. Ignore me.
But my point is like the fact that our president actually like tweets, and like it's like, I'm pretty sure he just does it for like comedy, but also to get his word out there. I get it, but like, dude, that's mind blowing.
I think about that too, but then like it's
Like, oh, let's see what our president tweeted. Like, what?
Barack
No.
had a Twitter.
He's not the first. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm saying in general, but like Trump
But
has
like,
obviously
the
been
things-
so like
the
publicly.
things that he tweets, it's just like
You literally, it's like, whoa, this is like a troll account.
You can tell
Yeah.
that his advisor's sitting there, Mr. President.
What are you doing?
Don't hit send. Boop.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm. But like that's
Like
that's out of a movie. Like that's not real.
Another thing you can get at is like, you could see people like every once in a while he'll make a spelling mistake. I don't know if you remember this. It's the Coveve thing.
No,
he
but
spelled.
okay.
He meant to spell coverage.
I can't say the word coffee without thinking coffee.
See what?
Oh,
like,
really?
And he spelled COVFEFE.
And it took
blew
off.
off.
Yeah.
Blew up
You don't
because he
remember
made
that?
because he
No.
made a spelling mistake.
Oh my
And I
God,
bet he
dude.
didn't. I bet like he
He's
He
probably
missed,
fucked
like, a
up off
letter.
too much brandy or too much scotch.
no, dude. Like so
I
like
doubt
autocorrect changed
Everyone-
it to that.
yeah,
you never
100%.
type something in like autocorrect change it to something stupid. You're like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
it's like a real word though. That's not a real word.
I've done. It's changed to some stupid shit for me, but so he hit send in that tweet, and then everyone's like, oh, like see what a bad president he is because he spelled a word.
Yeah, like that's just not. Yeah, that's just looking
for something to complain about.
Yeah, that's too much.
There was a lot of conspiracies about like what he was talking.
It was
about
like something secretive in the message.
Yeah.
See, but like that shouldn't even be a
like
thing. Like he shouldn't be on Twitter. We shouldn't be looking into that. Like he's the president of
I
the
agree.
United States. Like that's what I'm saying. It's just really weird.
I don't think that the president of the United States
They should have no presence on social media.
should have
at all.
Yeah.
Twitter,
any social
or
media,
Facebook, yeah, sure.
any social media,
Or if they do,
run by like his cabinet, not run by him.
yeah, advisors.
Yeah, exactly.
You can afford a whole team of people.
He can afford more. He can afford his
do
team
whatever
to
he
have a
wants.
team.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, typically, if you do even see anything like that, anybody who's like in the public eye, if they do have social media, it's usually like only like to promote their own stuff or like somewhat positive.
Yeah.
But just for him, it's so weird.
It is weird.
It's personal more than because Obama's was like different stuff. If you look at it, like every once in a while he'll do something personal. Like Trump just retweeted something from like I want to say like 2011 that Obama was.
Yeah.
Obama
I saw
was
that on
like
Twitter.
we need to go after this this issue of illegal immigration. And it was from 2011, and Trump just retweeted, and it was like, yeah, like hell yeah, we do, or something stupid like that.
Just like
Fucking
petty
idiot.
shit. Like
He's
why?
And because he's trying to, because people are coming at Trump saying like, oh, like illegal immigration, blah blah blah, like don't build the wall and all this stuff, and that's his way of getting back at those people saying like Obama wanted.
Yeah, he's trying to shove it in your face. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He's just a troll about it. He literally is a ginormous
Like I
troll.
said, I don't know enough about politics to argue both sides, but it's just he's really really petty on Twitter.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't have that much time, so we'll probably start wrapping this one up.
How much time we got left?
It's like a minute.
I mean, we could just roll it and we can keep going if we have to. Just cutting it.
Well, I mean,
Doesn't have to be an hour.
It doesn't have to be an hour. You can keep it going.
if you want to do that, we can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to cut it off to cut it off. If it's flowing,
All
it's
right,
flowing.
so yeah, we'll do that.
We'll do another.
Take a little intermission again.
All right.
I gotta pee, so.
All
You got
right.
to guess. You got to extend it
Exactly.
another hour.
All right. I'll be right back. And at this moment, Chris knew that he fucked up. So yeah, basically, guys, I deleted the last half hour of this podcast. It was by accident. While me and John were filming episode 4, the episode after this, I didn't upload the footage from this episode onto my computer from my memory card. And while we were recording, I accidentally deleted the last half hour of this episode. So unfortunately, that's kind of where this podcast is going to end. We decided against uploading just the audio for the last half hour with like our logo as a wallpaper. It's just kind of not how we wanted to do it. So unfortunately, it awkwardly and abruptly ends at this part. So we do apologize for that. If anyone is to blame, it is I, Christopher Looney. I fucked up and I did not do a good job with handling my footage. With all that being said, we hope you guys do enjoy the episode. We loved having Watts on as a guest, especially for our first guest. He did a great job. He really enjoyed it, as we did as well. And we'll definitely have him on another time. He has a ton of stories to tell. We didn't even cover everything that we wanted to cover. And also just give him a proper podcast without me ruining the ending. So yeah, expect him back on in the future. 100% it's going to happen. But yeah, as I said, guys, I'm sorry for messing this up. But I hope you guys do enjoy the episode as always. For everyone supporting us, much love to all you guys. Episode 4 will be coming out soon. It's already recorded. I just have to edit it. No guests, just me and John back boring you guys to death. So yeah, for all you guys watching and listening, much love. We do appreciate the support as always. And we'll see you guys around next time. Thank you.